Hi, have you ever been surprised by the power of prayer? It's happened to be a number of times during my Christian life, but nothing quite as amazing has happened to me just a few days ago. I had attended a early morning prayer meeting with some friends, and I had asked them specifically to pray for an event that was going to happen on the following day that had been arranged by my wife and myself, with the aim of connecting with our neighbours. The prayer meeting finished. I picked up my newsletters and magazines to deliver to people in the corps and went to get in the car. Before I actually got in the car, however, there was a gentleman on the other side of the road. I said hello to him and he shouted across and said, "Are you doing another event with your small brass band like you did for VE Day?" I said, "Yeah, we're doing one tomorrow." He came over the road and we had a chat, and incredibly it turned out that his grandfather had played in the Salvation Army band at Southport about 100 years ago. The next day, the self-same gentleman turned up to the event, proudly holding a photograph in his hand of his granddad, standing there in full Salvation Army uniform, proudly holding his cornet. Subsequently, I've been able to have another discussion with the gentleman in his front garden about the Salvation Army and about how churches might open up as we hope to get back to worshipping in buildings. The next incredible event happened about an hour later. I had delivered a newsletter to a member of our Young at Heart group and got in the car and was driving off. As I drove off, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a gentleman on the other side of the road. I thought, I know that guy. He comes into the Salvation Army coffee shop on a Tuesday when I'm working there behind the counter. So I quickly turned the car around and drove back down the road, stopped the car, got out of the car and shouted across the road, and he said, "Hi Brian, I'm so pleased to see you. How are you doing?" We had a lovely discussion. All the way through, his face was beaming. At the end of the discussion, he said, "This is the first face-to-face conversation I've had in over 8 weeks." That was just amazing. What an answer to prayer. When I was a small boy, I was taught a chorus that said, "Prayer changes things in the morning, prayer changes things at noon, prayer changes things in the evening and keeps your heart in tune." The power of prayer. What an incredible morning I had those few days ago. Prayer does change things. Why don't you give it a go? God bless you.